Okay, boys and girls, we finally have something to talk about. And oh boy and girl, it's not good news at all. VCT Pacific has been set afire with the news of Invy, the prize player PRX just signed, who allegedly tried to shoot his shot, but he missed so badly he might have bricked his career. Welcome to snstry, and today we're talking about the Invy drama. Is it right to call it drama? Well, you be the judge of that. Anyway, despite the good boy, wholesome persona that we see outside, Invy is apparently hiding something sinister inside. But my question is there any truth to any of this? Actually, it's essential to approach these claims with caution and not jump to conclusions without verified facts. We'll talk all about it on this one, so sit back, relax, or actually lean forward and lock in because we're going to delve into some heavy stuff for this one. So most of you probably already know what I'm talking about here. But for those who don't know, a couple of stuff has been deleted now and it's kind of hard to keep track of things. Investigations could be underway as well. We don't know that for sure, but it could very well be. Anyway, the TLDR is a fan exposes Invy for sliding into her DMs with a cringe hotel invite, all while having a girlfriend back home. So yeah, a fan tweeted the allegations and I found some odd things on it. But it's in Chinese and the translations could be rough. If I got something wrong, feel free to call me out in the comments. The first odd thing that I noticed was when the accuser wrote this.
What I didn't expect was that Invy took the initiative to propose that after the competition, he could send me the hotel address for autographs and photos.
Is it just me, or is giving out addresses to randos weird? Are you telling me that Invy, a newcomer to a clouded org, already has the green light to organize unofficial meet and greets? Well, let's say he actually does. But doesn't that pose a significant risk? Next thing you know, there could be a mob of fans waiting in the lobby of the hotel. Are we saying that Invy risked it all to get with a girl? Another thing I noticed is how oblivious the accuser is. You were hit by one of, if not the most obvious line, maybe just us, and then proceeded to have drinks in his room at midnight and you still don't know where things are going? Come on, man. I mean, girl. If all of these allegations are true, the accuser has to take some responsibility here because it's one of two things. Either she needs to learn to stand her ground and reject the invitation the moment he asks her to go upstairs, or she's simply feigning innocence now to look like a victim. I'm sorry, but to me, this is boy meets girl at midnight, and what do you expect to happen? A pillow fight? A surprise makeup session with your favorite Valorant player? Come on now, man. And let's talk about the proofs. It's so convenient to show proofs that bad actors can easily manipulate in different ways. What I actually want to see, besides the proofs that we have now, is the whole conversation thread from the start to when she got blocked. That way, we can see everything, even the photo she sent Invy, which I think would leave no room for questions. Wouldn't you agree? Lastly, the pivot at the end. Holy, the accuser shifted the focus to PRX. And why? Because they cold-shouldered her? She's practically telling people that PRX isn't the org we think it is. Well, let me know what you guys think about that. But could PRX be ignoring the accuser because this issue is technically none of their business? For all we know, they're looking at this as a private matter between two adults. And we also have to talk about the accuser's motivation here. What is it really? It might look like she's shedding light on the situation and giving fans information so they know who they are really supporting. But let's be honest, if this were just about that, then why include PRX in the mess? Because no matter how I look at it, this is basically two people mutually consenting to go somewhere private and chat while having drinks. What does PRX have to do with it? It looks like she's simply weaponizing these allegations, maybe because she's angry she got blocked and wants to get one back at Invy. Anyway, given the timing of this and how the allegation ended up, could this be a strategic move? For now, I'll be categorizing this thing as a hit job. I mean, the events happened a month ago and you're telling me it's only getting exposed now? 3 to 4 days before PRX's match? If the bad actors are planning to destabilize the org, the timing couldn't have been more perfect. Could this be a tactic to cause distrust in the org? I don't know, man. Let me know what you think about all of these. But for now, this is just dirty tactics to me until more stuff comes to light. And that brings us to my take on this drama. To me, this feels like a destabilization from those who don't want to see PRX succeed. I mean, what are the odds of this drama getting exposed right before kickoff starts? Did the accuser wish to reveal this right away, but someone told her to hold off and post it a day or two before kickoff? Come on, man. The whole thing screams of being a carefully planned and executed hit job in my eyes. And what's more, they targeted the newest and probably the most vulnerable member of the team, someone whom the vast majority of the scene doesn't know much about yet. And the thing I don't get is how people are instantly believing rando accusations. I was surprised that many of the replies I read didn't even bother to confirm whether the allegations were factual or how believable the evidence actually was. They just saw screenshots and immediately turned on the cancel culture attitude. It honestly feels like people are not really looking for the truth, but instead, they are just waiting for a reason to hate. And they don't care if the evidence is flimsy as long as the drama is good. So Invy tried to shoot his shot and failed miserably. It was cringe and he cheated on his girlfriend. If the allegations turn out to be true, he's a bad partner to his girlfriend. Besides that, nothing else happened. But can all this get him kicked? Now you might say Invy is taking advantage of PRX's clout to do shady things, but that's a topic for another day. I'll hold that thought until there's a verdict on these allegations. For now, I think it's better to stay skeptical of everything than to jump on the bandwagon of demonizing the player. Not saying that there's no truth to this, but the accuser could also just be a rando trying to mess things up before PRX takes the stage. And I also understand that her girlfriend has tweeted as well. Once a cheater, always a cheater, but it has been deleted since. We don't really know what that's all about, especially now her account is set to private. It could be a sudden heat of the moment kind of thing where she saw the thing but then realized the story has loopholes and inconsistencies. It could be anything, but we'll never actually know.
I guess we'll never know.
So we're left thinking about it, but what do you think it actually is? And besides this being a personal issue, what else do we have? Well, basically nothing. Again, we have a failed awkward attempt at a hookup, and the infidelity is the only variable that makes this a scandal. But while being a cheater makes Invy a bad boyfriend, it doesn't make him a bad player. All of this is a relationship drama masquerading as an esports crisis, trying very hard to involve PRX. Which side am I on this? None. I don't fully believe the fan, nor am I siding with Invy on this one. And I really don't see how PRX has anything to do with this. You might think otherwise, and you are free to let it out in the comments for a healthy discussion. As for me, I'm gonna hold my breath and patiently wait. For now, drop your takes in the comments, leave a like if you enjoyed, hit that sub button so you don't miss out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.